Yes, Saket, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Right. So what do you understand about the Power BI, Saket? So far, what is the Power BI? Saket? Saket,
Yes, sir.
what is the Power BI? Power BI is a software, so which we can generate the reports, dashboards. Those reports here we can publish into the client's workspace. After generating the reports also, we can analyzing the data, analyzing the report. That is called the OLAP report, online analytical process reports. OLTP stands for online transactional process. With the help of the OLTP, we can generate only the static reports. And using the Power BI, we can generating the OLAP, online analytical process reports. And Power BI is the most user friendly. Here we have the drag and drop and click on the view. So here to generating the reports means what I'm having the information, that information here I'm trying to representing into the beautiful manner in business intelligence manner. So to move forward on generating the reports, creating the reports, first of all, I should have the data. Here when we are giving the sample to the people, then only the data, that sample get analyzing and finally people preparing the report. Here also same. So here first of all we should load the data, prepare the data, preparing the data, visualize the data, preparing the data, visualizing the data, analyzing the data, then deploy and manage the deliverables. So preparing the data, first point. I can get the data from the multiple sources. The multiple sources in the sense Excel, Access, text document, CSV format, then SQL Server, Oracle database. So many multiple sources here we have to get the data, to importing the data. So first I'm trying to importing the data means first we prepare the data. So here I'm connecting to the SQL Server. At a time I can select the number of tables to load, and in one report page I can have the n number of pages like page 1, page 2, page 3. N number of pages here I can have. Then server name here I'm giving. Then click on the OK button. Server name is my mission name. Your mission name will be differ. Then click on the OK button. While connecting to the SQL server, so above the authentication mode here, we do have the server name, just copy and paste it. Here I'm trying to getting the data. We connected to the server. Now I'm trying to importing the data here. I'm selecting the tables. While loading the tables here, if the tables having the common column, then relationship will be generated by the system itself automatically. No need to define the relation in between the tables separately. So from the Adventure Works database, here I'm selecting the dimension tables and fact tables. The data warehousing concept having the dimensions and fact tables. The dimension tables will get frequently updated on time based, and product information will be there. Fact tables, the fact tables having the measures. The fact table only we are going to representing. So here I'm selecting the tables to load the data. When we select the table, then data preview also we are getting here. So here I'm selecting the dimension tables, dim product category, dim product subcategory, dim customer, dim date, dim geography, and fact data. Here I'm selecting fact internet sales, fact reseller sales, then click on the load. So once we prepare the data, then here I'm creating the visuals. The Power BI desktop, here we do have the more than 250 visuals. Here I'm trying to creating the visuals for what? To representing the data. Here I'm trying to creating the visuals for what? To representing the data. So that depends on the data size, the time will be taking. It will take few seconds to load the data. So once we prepare the data, all the tables will be appeared under the fields. Then here I can create the visuals to representing the data. After that, to analyzing the data, here I'm using the DAX functions. DAX functions, DAX full form is data analysis expression. DAX full form is data analysis expression. So DAX is a collection of functions, operators, expressions, statements that returns one or more values. Successfully, we loaded the data. So in the Power BI desktop, we do have the three kind of the views. One is the Power report view. In the report view itself, here I'm creating the visuals to representing the data and data view. So for the selected table here, we are getting the data view and model view. So here we are going to have the relationship data. Hence all the relational data here is showing in the model view. So when the tables having the common column in between the tables, automatically the system only will define the relationship between the tables. No need to define the relationship between the tables in the Power BI. System only will generate automatically. Now here I'm using the report view. In the report view here, to creating the visuals here, I do have the different kind of the views like pie chart, bar chart, line chart, slicer, table chart, card. The card visual here, I'm going to display only the measurement value, final value, like total, sum, average, like for number. And column chart, so categorical information, if I want to display, then here I'm using the bar chart or column chart. So table of items, if I want to display, then table chart. The default visual, it is the table only. The default visual, it is table only. Now let us practice on the EMP table. Later on we'll see about the dim date, dim employee, dim geography. So if I want to specify the geographical information, then we use the dim geography table. So components of the Power BI is Power BI desktop to creating the reports, generating the dashboards, and publishing the reports in the client workspaces. So here to publish the reports, here I am using the Power BI service to have the geographical information, the report. Here I am using the Power Map. To view the data, Power View. To summarizing the data, Power Pivot. So now I'm using the Power BI desktop. So here I'm creating the visual to representing the data. Here I'm taking the column chart. You can select the visual. That visual appeared in the report view. Then I can drag the field from the table. So this column chart here I taken. Now I'm taking the EMP table. The EMP table I'm taking the job and salary. Job is x-axis, salary is the y-axis. So for each job title here, I'm getting the sum of salary here. When we click on the chart, then we are getting the sum of salary. Default function it is sum. The default function it is sum. Where I can check these functions, where I can check the value is some function. Here see the values. The values here we have the salary column. When we click on the salary, then we are getting the functions here. The default function it is sum. If I want to display the average salary for each job title, select the average. Then average salary I got it here. Average salary for each job title. Average salary for each job title here. Minimum salary for each job title. And sum of salary for each job title. So here for more readability, for more visibility. So if I want to formatting the labels, column headers and values, then we go for the format. The format here I do have the column labels in general, then go for the values here. Y-axis, Z-axis data colors. If you want to change, then you can change it here. In general, so we can have the height and width and text property also. Then I'm taking the another visual. The pie chart, the table chart. For the table here, I'm selecting the job and salary. So here you can format it. And go for the column headers. Change the font colors, background color, and text size. For more readability. So for the pie chart, here I am taking the depot number value. Depot number value and salary. Now here I'm trying to displaying the for each job title, how many people are there. Count I'm trying to display. So here for displaying the count, then here I'm using the another visual. I'm trying to displaying the count. Here I'm taking the employee number. And job title. Now here I can change the formula count. So here I'm taking the count here. As a clerk, 4 people are there. As a salesman, 4 people. As a manager, 3 people. As an analyst, 2 people. As a president, 1. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. Then 4, 14. So like this here I can change the default, it is some formula. If you want to change the formula like average, sum, count, then so here I can take the formula like this here. So here I represent the data. When we select the manager, only the manager information will be highlighted. And analyst information in all the visuals. So here I taken the column charts, pie chart and table. Now, so here I'm going to analyzing the data using the DAX functions. So for analyzations, to apply the DAX functions, here I'm going to creating the new measures or new columns. Here I'm going to take the new measures and new columns to analyzing the data to work with the DAX functions. To work with the DAX functions. So here I'm taking the card visual again. So in the data view, we can check the data for EMP table. So this is the data what I'm having. Employee number, employee name, job, manager, hire date, salary, commission, and divan number. So here I'm trying to practicing the DAX functions. Here I want to display the employee experience. The DAX is a collection of the functions, operators, expressions, variables, which returns one or more values. Data analysis functions are different categories. Date functions, aggregate functions, text functions, logical functions, information function. Then filters we can apply. So aggregate functions is min, max, sum, average, count. The default aggregate function is sum when we drag the field. The date functions is date, now is the function, it returns current date and time. Today function returns the current date, today date. Year means extracting only the year, month only extracting the month, day extracting the day value. Date diff function, date diff function. So finds the number of years, number of months, number of days in between the given dates. Date add function. Here I am trying to add the interval like a year to the given date, month to the given date. After adding the year, month, date to the given date, what would be the date here? And logical functions is if condition, nested if, and switch case. Text functions like lower, upper. Now here I am using the date functions here. I am using the date functions here. I am trying to displaying the month number and month name. Friends, so here I am taking the new column. I'm taking the new column to apply the DAX function. So I'm trying to displaying the month number and month name, and I'm trying to displaying the rank of each employee. So you can customize the column name. You can customize the column name here. So here I'm customizing the column name, joining month name. Then here I'm to extracting the month from the given date. Here I'm using the function called month function. Month. So here from the higher date itself, here I'm trying to extracting the month value. Then enter key. Joining month name is, joining month we are getting here 12th. Again, I'm taking the one more column. Click on the new column to display the month name using the switch case. Switch case. No need to worry about the syntax to apply the switch case system, only showing the syntax here, argument list. So just we are substituting the value. Now I'm trying to get the month name, month. Then here I'm applying the DAX function called switch case. Here I'm applying the DAX function called switch case, here switch. So here, as I said, for the switch case and if statement are the calculate function and rank x function and calculate with all. So no need to remember the syntax, like no need to worry about the syntax here. System only showing the while working the formula, while working the DX. So this system only showing the argument list here. Just we are substituting the values to the argument list. So in place of the expression, so here I can give the expression value like joining month name. So value 1, if it is 1, then we are going to displaying the January. Because yes, switch case works like if then else format. Based on the given expression here, so based on the expression value, here I'm trying to executing the statements. If the expression value is 1, then we are trying to displaying the January. If the expression value is 2, then here I'm trying to displaying the February. If the expression value is 3, then it is March. Friends, if the expression value is 4, then it is April, like this. Like switch case statement. The expression value is 5, then we are going to displaying the May. If the expression value is 6, then June. If the expression value is 7, then July. If the expression value is 8, then August. If the expression value is 9, then September. If the expression value is 10, then October. The expression value is 11, November. 12 is December. Else part here I should write. Else unknown. Then close the switch case statement. When we close the parenthesis, then opening parenthesis also will be highlighted here. Then enter key. Switch does not support the comparing the values type integer. Employee month name. The month value switch case. Expression is joining month name. EMP joining month name is integer only. Value 1. We're trying to display January. If it is 2, then February. If it is 3, then March. August. Right. So switch case, with the help of the switch case, here I'm trying to display the month name. So if the month joining month name column, if it is 1, then January. If it is 2, February. If it is 3, March. If it is 4, April. If it is 5, May. If it is 6, June. And if it is 12, December. Like this. If it is 11, November. If it is 9, September. So like this here, this is the DAX function, switch case. So this is also one of the DAX function here. The date function is month. Date function is month. So here I'm copying the formula here. Switch case. The another is joining month name. So another function is I'm trying to practice here, date diff function, to display the employee experience or age as of today. I'm going to take the one more column to apply the DAX function. We should take the new, you should create the new measure or new column. So here I'm taking the column name is number of years. I'm customizing the column name, number of years. Then here I'm using the function called date function to get number of years experience. So date function argument list is date 1 comma date 1 comma date 2 comma interval. Date 1 here I'm taking the EMP hire date. Date 2 here I'm taking the today function. Then interval here I'm giving the year. Number of years is 41, 40, 40, 38, 39, 40 like this. To display the rank of each employee, then here I'm going to take the new column again. So to display the rank here, I'm using the function called rank x function. So ranking is equivalent to rank x function. The table is EMP, then expression. So table name is EMP. Then here I'm having the expression here. Expression here I'm taking the month value or sum x function here. Sum of EMP salaries. The value comma value here I'm skipping. Then descending order. Order is descending order here. If I'm using the all rank x function with all row by row, we are getting here. The rank x function, month function, date function. Now we can create the visual. Here I'm taking the another. So here I'm going to take the month. Here I'm dragging the field joining month name to the card. The card visual, you can remove it. Then I'm going to take the another page here. Here I'm going to take the another page. So here I'm going to take the chart visual, column chart. I'm trying to display the employee name and number of years experience for each employee. For each employee, number of years experience. And joining month. Joining month name. Number of years. It's count value here I'm doing. Count of number of years. Month name here I'm trying to display. So in which month people are is joined. That information here I'm getting here. The count also, number of people get joined. In January 1, in February 1, May 1, June 1, December 1, like this. So this is the way so we can practice the date functions. To explain about the date function, like a month, in place of the month, you can use the year also to extracting the year, and date value day, and today function is giving the today date. Anyway, today function. So here we using the date diff function here. Date diff function also here I executed and shown the output. You can try with the other date functions also, like weekday, weeknum. Now here I'm going to take the another page here. Now I'm taking the information dimension tables, fact internet sales. I'm going to creating the visuals based on the tables, dim product category, and fact internet sales. Then I'm applying the function like sum function, sum x function, and calculate function, calculate with all function. And here I'm applying the filter in the calculate function. I'm applying the filter in the calculate function here. Friends, so far everything is clear. Saket, any doubts?
No, sir.
Now I'm taking that, I'm creating the visuals. So here from the dim product table, here I'm taking the English product name. So for this one, default visual, it is the table only. dim from the dim product category table. Here I'm taking the English product category name, like accessories, bikes, clothing, and components. From the fact table, here I'm taking the sales amount here. That is total sales amount. Here I'm from the fact table here I'm taking the sales amount for each product category. And final total here we are getting. For more readability, you can take format, then values. You can increase the font size. So here I'm going to creating one new column to get the total sales amount with the help of the sum function. The new column or new measure. Here I can take. The new column is at a table level. New measure is the reporting level. Measure does not store any kind of information. Column will store the data at the table level. That measure name is here I'm taking the total sales amount. Measure here I'm taking the total sales amount here. Amount. Here I'm selecting the field fact internet sales amount here. Then close the bracket. I'm not giving any filter as of now. The measure get created here. Where it is created measure in a DB table. For the fact internet sales table, here I'm creating the measure. New column or new measure. Measure name here I'm giving the total sales amount is equivalent to calculate function, calculate with sum. So here I'm taking the sales amount from the fact table. One second, it gets struck. Yes,
Okay,
total
sir.
sales amount calculate with sum, factor internet sales amount. If I want to give the filter, then I can give the filter, means based on the country region code. Based on the country region code. And directly we can write the filter function also. And get the data from the SQL server. Server name means my mission name, my server name. I am selecting the tables. Dimension table, dim date, dim customer, dim employee, dim geography, dim product subcategory. Then fact tables. Fact internet sales, fact reseller sales. From the Ashwin DB database, here I'm selecting the tables, DEP table and EMP table. Then click on the load. The data get loaded. Now I'm taking the visual here. So from the dim product category, here I'm taking the English product category. From the fact table, here I'm going to display the sales amount. Here I'm going to take the another visual. The sales amount I'm taking from the dim product table. So English product name. For all the products here, I'm getting the result here. So here I'm dragging the field English product category. Default visual it is table. The default it is with table only. The default it is the table. From the fact tables here I'm taking the sales amount. Then I'm going to creating the measure to apply the calculate function to get the total sales amount. So here I'm creating the visual for the factory internet sales table. New column or new measure. So here I'm taking the total sales amount. Now I'm taking the new measure. So measure name is here I'm taking the total sales amount. Is equivalent to calculate function. Sum of the table name, the factory internet sales table. Then close. Then total sales measure get created. You can check that measure where it is going to, where it is, in which table here we have. The factory internet sales table. Now I'm specifying this total value. I'm going to have the measure like table visual. In the table itself here, I'm going to represent the measure value. The table itself here, I'm taking the total sales here. Accessories, sales amount, total sales. If I want to give the filter, then here I'm using the filter function directly. Here I'm using the filter function. Filter table. Table is here I'm taking the dim product category table. Expression, filter expression. The filter expression is so dim product category name. English product category name. Here we apply the filter here. Directly we apply the filter. Then in that filter here, I can give the expression like bikes information. Only the bikes total we are getting. Only the bikes total we are getting. Only the bikes total we are getting here. If I want to get the another expression like bikes and clothing, then again here I should give the pipe symbol. Then I'm giving the expression again. Dim product category name is equivalent to clothing. Bikes and clothing, the total only we are getting. Like this here I can filter. Here I'm filtering the expressions here. We apply the filter in the expression, in the DAX function. We apply the filter, the DAX function here. Here I'm copying and paste here. Total sales amount and using the filter. Now you understand about the calculate with sum and calculate with filter.
Yes, sir.
How why I'm writing the filter here? Why I'm writing the filter? In the filter here I taken the product category. For each product category here I'm trying to display the sum. If I'm not writing the filter, then for all the categories, for all the data, here I'm getting the total. The category wise here I found, if I want to get the total, then we apply the filter. Filter table comma filter expression. Right? That filter expression is dim product category name. English product category name is clothing. If I want to give the multiple expressions with the help of the pipe symbol, it is possible, right? With the help of the pipe symbol, we are going to give the multiple expressions. We are going to give the multiple expressions here. Then for the column chart also here, I'm going to display here. Total sales. Like this. Or you can take the card visual. You can take the card visual here. Here I'm taking the card visual. For card visual here I'm assigning the total sales measure which we created. So for the bikes, for the accessories, for the bikes, for the clothing, this product list also will be displayed here. Bikes total information, clothing, accessories, only the clothing information shown. So this kind of the analysis we can do. even after creating the visuals. So many DAX functions are there. So today we covered date functions and filter function, calculate with sum, calculate function sum, and filter function. Then tomorrow we'll see about the summarize function. How can I create the table? So summarize function returns as a table. We are going to creating the table from the existing table itself, not from the existing database. We are going to creating the table from an existing table, not from existing database. Okay, the tomorrow we'll practice about the new table and we practice about the summarize function and we practice about the more filters. Okay,
Yes,
the
sir.
today's session is clear, Saket.
Yes, sir.
The compared to previous session, today we got the clarity about the Power BI.
Yes, sir. And so, sir, did you send the files regarding the SQL?
That are software link, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll forward the link immediately.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
right. See you tomorrow.